yeah, as you know, decided to title our first ever tech-related podcast. So in our first episode, I decided to talk about JavaScript basics and add some twist, like coding like a pro. So yeah, like where we on this podcast, on this episode of our podcast, we're going to talk about simple JavaScript with fun, and will help other people by our conversation. So yeah,
Yeah.
you'll be coding like a pro, uh, yeah, faster than any like Bangladeshi can finish a plate of kachi. So it will be more fun than I'm just kidding. So yeah, as you know that I'm Fahim Montasir, your host. You know, I love a clean and clean biryani as well. So biryani was my favorite food, and I've got two fantastic guests. Abid Hassan, he'll listen to us silently, and Sohel Islam Imran. So yeah, guys, you're welcome. So Sohel, what is your initial thought about JavaScript?
Actually, I'm a bit nervous,
It's okay, no problem.
but
Yeah. So just we all know that like you're, a great programmer. So we
I'm not
we
actually
believe that
good at speaking.
it's okay. We
Yeah.
believe that we will learn lots of cool things from you. Then our debugging skill will be more fascinating or more delicious, like catchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got one of our guests. Yeah, other guest. Okay, so she'll continue. So just tell us something about JavaScript. I know that you have been
Yeah.
working. Yeah, go on.
JavaScript is really maybe the most popular programming language,
Yes.
uh, and we can use JavaScript for almost everything. Uh,
Okay.
and it ran on browser and on mobile and also on server,
Yeah.
and we can see uh, especially in web development, it is a really popular language. People use to develop web application, and it is recently getting popular for mobile development using React Native for cross-platform app.
Uh,
And I think it's a really great language. Uh, uh, People can learn it.
yeah. And according to statista.com, I saw recently, like I was doing a research on popular or most used programming languages. So
Okay.
I figured it out that um, JavaScript is the most used programming language. Oh my God, what happened? What happened to Sohel Islam Imran? Okay, come up again.
Assalamualaikum.
Yeah, yeah, I'll give you a chance. You have to keep quiet very long, and we'll ask you. AM.
Where are you from?
Why you didn't get me? Okay, so like as you say, like we can use JS everywhere. Um, So, and according to statista.com, so it's also like the most used programming language. So most of the developer prefer to use JavaScript nowadays. Yeah, it's a dynamic language. I couldn't agree with you any more. So yeah, it makes, like initially JavaScript was only for websites, but it's getting universal day by day. So we can now use JavaScript in server as like using Node.js and the Express.js framework of Node.js. So yeah, that's great. So Shoel, why do you think JavaScript
Recently,
is?
I
Yeah, sure.
recently I saw a video on Theo's channel.
Okay.
If you know,
Yeah,
uh,
I know Theo. Like he's a
there
great
is a
programmer. Yeah, go on.
popular uh, programming channel named Theo P3.gg,
Yeah.
and he published a video about JavaScript runs on the title is JavaScript runs on literally everything now,
Yeah.
and he shows that even on some Linux, maybe uh, in Linux shell, JavaScript used, and also on some games, even in some popular games, they use JavaScript. And if you know, Windows 11 also use React Native, which is JavaScript in some of their UIs. So
Yeah.
yeah, it is really everywhere.
Yeah, it's really everywhere. So like if you want to start your journey in programming, you can start with JavaScript. So it will definitely help you to build you a strong career. You can switch to anywhere you want. Like if you want to make mobile application, you can. And if you want to create desktop, Windows application, you also can. So it's also capable to make iOS application as well, like application for Mac OS, right? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And in the server, no. So do you think JavaScript will be popular in the future as well?
Yeah, I think it will gain more popular in future because especially in front-end development,
Mm-hmm.
there there is more need we will have in the future, and
Okay.
I think in AI prompt engineering,
Mm-hmm.
where we can prompt the AI, we can use AI and prompt it
Mm-hmm.
uh, to uh, make AI application,
Mm-hmm.
and JavaScript have a feature like streaming,
Mm-hmm.
which make it easy to build AI related apps and websites.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it will gain more popularity, and using of website is increasing.
Mm-hmm.
People um, using the internet more and more, and if you want to use the internet, you must need to use the web.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yes, definitely. There's no other way. Yeah, exactly. There's no other way to interact in the browser, in websites except JavaScript. Maybe like Python is trying to build some sort of things that can be run on browser, but that's not that much
yeah. I
popular.
recently
Yeah.
saw a benchmark on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Um, really surprised me. Um,
Okay.
they compare many languages and their performance, and
Mm-hmm.
I saw that Python is really, really slow,
Yeah,
even
definitely.
compared to Node.
Right.
Even compared to Node, Python is really slow. So it is not good for actually, especially for web.
Yes. Yes,
Uh,
they need
uh,
compilation.
Still,
Mm-hmm.
the king of the web is JavaScript.
Of course, because JavaScript has a direct support of native API of browsers, so it can talk with directly.
Yeah,
But Python that need to compile eventually in JavaScript to work with browsers. But Python can be used in the server side, you know, like they already have very popular libraries like Django, Flask, right?
y- yeah, especially
Mm-hmm.
in language large. If you want to train a AI model, the Python is the best choice for that.
Right.
If you want to make your own AI model, train a AI model,
Yes.
then Python
Mm-hmm.
is the best choice.
Yes, right. But you also can train your model using JavaScript, and there's something built
Yeah,
by Google. What it is?
that is the beauty of JavaScript that you
Yeah,
can
machine
use
learning.
it everywhere. Yeah, for
Right,
everything.
right. For machine learning, you also can use um, JavaScript.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, TensorFlow JS. There's a library called
yeah, yeah.
TensorFlow JS. Yeah, by using the library, you could use JavaScript to, you know, for machine learning.
Maybe the library is from Google,
Yeah,
right?
right, right. Yeah, TensorFlow JS. It's also
Yeah.
available in Python as well. TensorFlow.py. Yeah, so it is great. Like, yeah, you can't deny it, uh, JavaScript or make JavaScript as abandoned child. Treat JavaScript as an abandoned child. Yeah, that's great. So, uh, Sohel, what was your first impression of JavaScript? Like when you started your coding for the first time.
Yeah, actually, I started my programming life with JavaScript.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started learning web development, first I learned HTML, then CSS,
Mm-hmm.
then I started learn JavaScript. First, I was really afraid about JavaScript. It was really because this is my first time. I'm learning programming. I had no experience,
Okay.
and I was really afraid. I didn't understand anything. Uh, it was like a complex math
Uh-huh.
because, yeah, at the first look, it's like me to me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it was seems to me at the
Mm-hmm.
first look, but then when I started learning
Mm-hmm.
and uh, yeah, I started learning more and more. It's slowly becoming uh, understandable,
Okay.
and yeah, I I'm get it better and better,
Okay.
and currently now I'm expert of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like you have been working with JavaScript for more than 3 years, right?
yeah, it's almost 4 year actually.
Almost 4 years. Amazing. So yeah, that's great. Yeah, but for me, my first impression of JavaScript, that wasn't that much. It didn't seem to me that much difficult because I had experience with C and C++ before, like while I was in my college. So that's why
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
that
reason
was
for
your
me. Yeah.
benefit, but I didn't have any programming skills or knowledge. So yeah, it was my first look
Mm-hmm.
at programming. So
Okay.
that's why it was hard first time.
Uh,
Then I get understand
mm-hmm.
about the patterns, and yeah, eventually I learn.
uh, Great. So yeah, we have a silent guest in our room, Mariam. Though Mariam wanted to come up, but I don't know why she decided not to come up. Okay, so Mariam, now you can comment out what was your first impression, like when you started writing JavaScript for the first time, Mariam. Okay, so yeah, that was okay. Like she said, same as Sohel
Yeah,
Okay, okay, maybe for
it
her is
also
also.
seems to me that when I
Mhm.
first started learning JavaScript, uh, I thought that maybe I will never able to do programming. It was
Uh,
seems too hard, but eventually it was getting easy. And
okay,
yeah, it is
yeah,
actually not that hard, but
yes,
it was
definitely.
fast look.
Yeah, right. It's the world's coolest and complex language you could ever imagine, though, like if you don't give that much of time and effort. But yeah, like you'll definitely fall for JavaScript after seeing lots of benefits of, you know, benefits of JavaScript, and it's now a universal language that runs on every machine. Yeah, that's what already
Yeah,
Sohel Islam mentioned. So yeah, okay, so we can move on. We can talk something more about like variables and data types of JavaScript. So you know that like these are the building blocks of every language, just like variables. So we have got three
yeah,
main ways. Like in JavaScript, we have though people don't use var anymore, so we use the modern way of declaring variable like let and const. And each has own
hmm.
personality. So yeah, can you Sohel Islam, can you distinguish between them like let and const? Let. Mm-hmm.
I yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let const we use for constants
Mm-hmm.
we declare a value which we will uh, not reassign
Uh,
after that.
yes.
We declare a value and we will never reassign the value.
Okay.
Uh, for that, we use const,
Mm-hmm.
and we can use let, which we will later reassign the value. We can change the value and reassign that.
Mm-hmm.
So we can use let to reassign value,
Mm-hmm.
and the values we don't want to change.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we can use const.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear from you. Yeah, const like constant. The value will not change in the future. Will not be changed. You know. And if you try to change a
Yeah,
value, like which was declared as const, then you'll uh, get a runtime error, right? It's not gonna
yeah,
let you do this. And yeah, Mariam said let
yeah,
can
yeah,
be global. Yeah, we can use let um, to declare a global variable as well, right? Outside of a function.
yeah,
Yeah, there are some scope things going on as well. So we'll definitely discuss about scope, JavaScript scope later. It's too like a little bit advanced concept, but yeah, it's easy to understand. So yeah, it's like choosing,
yeah,
what it depends on our need. So if we need flexibility, then we can use let. Then we can change in the future. Mm, so yeah. So what do you use most of the time to declare your variables?
Most of the time, I actually use const
Mm-hmm.
because most of the value we use usually we do not need to change later.
Yeah.
So that's why we and I use const most of the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, const, like we don't need to reassign values most of the time. That's why, yeah, definitely, like every most of the programmer prefers to use const. But oh my god, we got something different. Yeah, Mariam wants let to declare. Can you explain what's the reason behind this to use let? Okay, yeah. So I think like using const can also help you to reduce bugs in our code, right? So
Yeah.
and yeah, we can't you know mistakenly use our const use like reassign the variable later, like even though we don't need, it's just a mistake, an
Yeah,
unintentional,
it
right?
prevents many bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes we can declare a variable
Mm-hmm.
which we can even export the variable and in maybe another file we can change the value,
Yeah.
but that will create that can create some issues. So by declaring with const, we can
Mm-hmm.
prevent that kind of problem.
Yes, right, definitely. So we got another guest. Though she doesn't know uh, very much about programming. So Shoel, can you describe what is variable for a non-programmer that could be understandable for general people?
Yeah, sure. So variable, it's like a uh, variable. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
maybe bucket
Yes.
where you can put some things
Mm-hmm.
and use it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of work as a storage bucket. Yeah,
Yeah,
bucket, or you can say container, where we, you know, pour, let's
yeah,
say
yeah,
as bucket where you can pour water or clothes, anything you need to, hold to the bucket. So it's kind of a container, yeah, to store data pragmatically.
yeah. If you don't mind, I want to
Mm-hmm.
clear one thing
Yeah,
to
sure.
things to the audience.
Yeah.
That actually this is my first time uh, in
Mm-hmm.
Hello Talk and in this kind of podcast.
Yeah,
So
that's, you're doing
forgive me
it's okay,
if
Shahil.
I'm,
So it's okay. You're
yeah,
you're
yeah.
doing you're doing great. You don't need to be you don't need to feel nervous. Yeah. So Mariam praised you. Mashallah, mashallah, brother. You're doing great. So sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah. So Nipun, do you have any question about programming languages? Any programming language?
Yeah, first of all, hi everyone, hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm really bad at coding, I think. Even I don't know ABC. I think, yeah, Fahim, I told you before. But of course, I really want to have some
Mm-hmm.
passionate about to learn JavaScript and web developing. But yeah,
Okay.
that's why I'm just here to listen to you
Okay.
guys.
That's cool. So do you have any
Hi,
question to ask
Mariam.
Shohel?
Hello.
Mariam also a programmer, good programmer, but I don't know why
Wow.
why she doesn't want to come up. maybe I don't know. Okay, so do you have anything related to JavaScript or programming to ask Sohel? Hello?
Okay, yeah. What
Yeah.
is JavaScript and as I know that's like does it like which category we use this JavaScript? Like I know a
Actually,
little bit about like graphic design, then web developing and marketing.
Okay.
So like JavaScript, like I'm asking about, does it need to apply in web developing?
Yeah, Sohel.
yes.
Can.
Yeah, actually, as we currently talking in English, we are communicating in a language that we can understand. Like that, computer, mobile phone, they also have some communication language, which actually call programming languages. We can use that language to communicate with uh, our programs like a mobile computer. We can communicate with them with these languages, which is called programming languages. And one of the JavaScript is one of the programming language, the most popular programming language, which is also used in web development.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's being used in web development, but for digital marketing, it could help you to create a website, a website for your product that you can, sell to your client, or by using the website or mobile application, you can sell your product. So it's kind of help in digital
Yeah.
marketing field as well. Yeah. So did you get the answer?
Yeah,
Are you
I get this.
satisfied with our answers? Hello?
Hello. Yeah.
Are you satisfied with our answers? Or
Yeah.
something need
Thank
to be
you.
clarified?
Uh, yeah. Thank you for explaining this one JavaScript. But I have another question. Like, is it also a programming language like HTML, CSS? Then, like, yeah, what's that or what's these?
Yeah, HTML and CSS.
Is that also like kind of programming language?
Like HTML and CSS, they are not treated as programming language, though they are very much required to use in web development. HTML, that hypertext markup language, like, which is used for like structure a website. So it's kind of like skeleton in our body. So HTML is like that.
Okay.
So skeleton of our body, and CSS could be like our skin tone. So yeah, like HTML, CSS helps in web. Okay, okay. So yeah, we I know that you're from Sylhet, but so you used your native accent, Sylheti accent. That's clarified everyone like you're from Sylhet.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so Shell, do you wanna add something in my response? Shell.
Yeah, sure. So, HTML, it's actually called a markup language.
Right.
It's not programming languages, but yeah, it's markup language. It's needed for especially in web development. As Fahim said, it's for building the structure of the website, and CSS is for styling, uh, the colors and the beautiful UI you see in a website that design by using CSS. And the JavaScript is the main programming language which uh, powers add the brains to the website.
Yes,
Yeah,
heart. And yeah, what Mariam said, JavaScript is the heart or mind, you know. So it's the brain, you know. Yeah, it can like well interact with a button or a form, and that interaction is, you know, eventually processed by a JavaScript, and which is a programming language. Yeah, there are other programming languages, like as we mentioned already, Python. Is Python also popular in machine learning field or in the server side field as well? And there are
yeah.
other
Programming
language.
language is like
Yeah, go on, Sohel.
Programming language is like we give some instruction to the browser or computer or mobile. We say when user do this, do that, and when user click on the button, you should do that. So we give some instruction written in that language, which the program, the browser or the mobile can understand.
Yes.
So yeah, so the let's say browser uh, 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 take the code, take the language, take the instruction we wrote, and it read that and it process that.
So yeah, that's like you know, Sohel already said, like it's kind of the communication way, you know, communication way, conversation. Like if you need to if you need to talk with the machine, you know, with computer or mobile any device, then you need a programming language. So, and usually in web development, JavaScript is the language. So we say, you know, we make conversation with browser by using the language JavaScript. Like we are talking with you guys by using English, you know.
Yeah, same way.
Yep.
Browser, computer, mobile also have some languages which we can use to communicate with them, give them some instruction, and they will follow that instruction to do work according to the instruction.
Right. Right. Okay, so now we can deep dive a little bit. Like we can talk about functions, you know. Like as Nipun is unfamiliar about, you know, programming languages, so she may think, you know, functions is like can be events or occasion what we usually participate in when we get invitation, but functions in programming language is very different things. So as I make it simply too simple for you guys, so functions are, you know, reusable blocks of code, you know, like it can if you create a function, it works like, you know, to solve any problem. You can create a function the code you can reuse in the later. So think of like, you know, my mom create a recipe and a recipe list, and then my mom can use the recipe list later to make the same food again. So the recipe for the food is reusable, that could be used 100 times or 1,000 times in the future to prepare the same food, and it will have the same taste. Like if you think about it in, you know, in the context of programming. So function is kind of the recipe that you can use again and again to create the same food in the future, right? Yeah, by calling, right?
Yeah, well said.
Yeah, do you have anything
Like
add?
it's kind of some sort of specific ingredients that
Yep.
we use repeatedly,
Yes,
as you mentioned
yeah,
in
right,
your
right.
example.
Yeah, in a recipe we have ingredients, and ingredients are the code you write inside the function. Okay?
Yeah.
And we can use that many times repeatedly.
Yeah. So do you wanna add anything else,
Okay, that's
Sohel?
called function.
Yeah. Very simple.
Uh,
Sohel.
So that what is the most beautiful definition of function in your programming language?
Okay. Sohel, go on. Come up your answer. Come up with your answer. Sohel, are you listening to us?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what's the, like, as Nipun asked, like, what's the actual definition of function in our word, in programming way, if you could say?
Yeah, a function is actually a block of code designed to perform a particular task.
Okay.
So it's we can put some work and task inside a function. So which is a code of block.
Okay.
So we can later or anywhere or repeatedly.
Repeatedly.
Okay.
Yes. It's kind of academic definition, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of,
a
the,
block of code
yeah,
to
main
perform
point, right?
particular task.
Yeah, that's the main point. A block of code to perform a particular task, you know? Yeah, and can you share a funny or memorable mistake you have made while using functions? Sure. We all have a difficult time while we decide to name the function, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So any funny moments connected to this sort of things happened in your life?
Have you guys faced any sort of funny incident with coding?
Really?
It would be really,
Yeah. So it's kind of thing like you think, like, programming is boring things, there's nothing funny here in programming, right?
yes, because it's like, seems to me it's like robotic work. You need to
No.
lead a sedentary lifestyle and you have to sit for a while, and just it's like continuous work, same data, same coding, same programming language. 24 hours you are just engaging with this. Like
No,
that's
no.
why I just didn't get it
It's not it's
some sort
not
of goal.
it's not like that. So we want to hear from Shoel first. Shoel, have you ever
Yeah,
faced,
sure.
like, in your whole coding life?
Yeah, interesting. I need to think about it.
Oh, really?
Uh,
So you're kind of agreeing with Nipun. Nothing funny, really?
no, it is, yeah, we have fun while coding,
Okay.
but especially sometime we get we make some silly mistake which later figure out a mistake was under my eyes, but I didn't notice about that. After trying a lot of, after spending a lot of time, suddenly I just realized that it was just under my eyes. So
You just overlooked. That's the reason, right?
Yeah,
Okay, that's great. Like, we get like we get fun when something we did unintentionally but too silly. Only bugs. Yeah, bugs makes us. Bugs fixing bugs makes us happy. Like while we can, we are
yeah,
trying to develop a feature, and yeah, after creating the feature, because we are creating, so after creating and making the feature, then when we see it works perfectly, it makes us happy and it releases some dopamines in our brain maybe. And yeah, all the happy moments come from dopamine, this sort of hormone. So it kind of like it makes us feel happy, add to excitement, yeah, when we are finished with some sort of features or yeah, fixing bugs.
So
yeah, of
like,
course.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, sure. Yeah, go on. Carry on.
Yeah, sometimes I also like to work on some of my personal project, and I really like to uh, do programming and work on them. I remember once I uh,
Mm-hmm.
create a animated menu in
Mm-hmm.
React Native.
Okay.
Uh, I saw a video on Twitter
Okay.
about a menu, and I start uh, of my exciting man. I started developing that.
Okay.
So yeah, we really actually love to program, and sometimes we do programming because of our excitement, and uh, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we love to do it.
Yeah, like you have a idea to create, let's say a cooking app where you can store all of your recipe, and it will remind you according to your mode. You know, isn't it interesting to think of, right? So right now I'm feeling of biryani, so my app will remind me of hey Fahim, we could use this recipe to prepare your biryani or prepare your dishes, right? So that,
Okay.
like after thinking, like it's just in your imagination, and when you when you bring your imagination into reality, and you can use your app, and that also helping other people, that's the most happiest moment for every programmer, right?
Okay, so eventually, guys, when you complete some sort of works like programming, so what is the eventual achievements that makes you happy?
Right.
Is it like kind of uh, uh, work or the task that you complete, okay, and like the achievements of earning something? So what makes you happy after completing your coding?
Yeah, as I mentioned, it's not connected to money usually. It just the existence of your thinking, imagination, a required task.
Hmm.
So before that it was just in documentation or in imagination. Now it's in the reality. People can use, or others like tasters can taste them. So that's the thing. Oh, Mariam, don't don't you know don't say me
Don't
sir.
address
Ex
me as sir.
Yeah, right, right,
Yeah.
right. Don't address me as a sir. I'm not. I'm also a student like you. I'm also learning. Yeah, it's kind of
Oh my God.
very
Okay, Fahim, what's the bugs? Like, what is it?
bugs.
And yeah,
Bugs. Yeah, sure you can. answer. What is bug? What is a bug, Sohel?
Bugs is like a broken program or some broken code which may be creating some issues uh, which I actually need to fix. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Does it some sort
so
of a
bugs
virus?
usually some
No. Virus is different thing.
no, it's not. Yeah, virus is different thing.
So bug, yeah, as Sohel said, like bug is kind of errors or problem, in our code or in someone's code. So that need to be fixed. So it's kind of problem that need to be fixed. That's called bug. But you know that like bug is a insect, and a bug is insect.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you that.
Yeah, bug is insect, but we treat bug as errors in the program.
Yeah, an error or flaw in a program. Yeah.
I think it only happens with beginners. No. It happens with almost every programmer. Even the programmer is like 100x experienced, right? Yeah, you'll find bugs everywhere in every professional's code. You know that happens because of human error. We cannot be focused all the time. There's some ups and downs in our life as well that impact on the way of how we code. Yeah, that matters. So yeah, pro developers also make mistakes. Oh, don't address me as Sir Mariam. I feel shy.
But why?
I'm not that. I I don't deserve that much of respect.
You deserve, that's why she mentioned.
No.
That's
I'm not.
as
I'm not teaching. I'm asking. Like if you prefer to answer me a lot, then I'll definitely do it. So if you think I'm asking
okay,
a lot,
Mariam,
that's.
just call me ma'am, okay?
Oh no, why?
And call Sir as Sohel.
Yeah.
it would be fine. Okay.
No. You don't need to call me as ma'am. No, it's kind of insulting me if you say ma'am.
It's not
The
insulting.
word sounds odd to me.
Yeah, it's odd. Definitely. So we all are students. You could say developer. Yes, developer. Yes, programmer. Yes, coder. That could be more appropriate, Mariam.
You can call by name, no
Yeah,
problem.
sure. No problem.
Yeah, I call to Fahim, or I call Fahim as a great developer, not Fahim. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I mentioned it, I think 2 days ago, as a great developer. So you can also use this, Mariam.
Mariam, you don't need to use great developer. Okay, yeah. Let it be. Now we can more focus on other things. So yeah, next important and basic things can be loops and conditionals. So Mariam, you should answer us what is loops. What are loops and some example of loop. And I'm going to show how about conditional. Before that, I want to add something. Yeah. Before that, I want to say something about conditionals. So like conditional is something when we need to let's say we have two options, then we have to decide any option based on a condition. So when we have condition to decide to make any decision, there are multiple options, then we use conditionals. So there are conditionals like if, if, else, and switch case. So that's it, like for conditionals. It kind of works like in real life what we think or what we do, as the same way conditional works. Shall you add something more about
Yeah,
conditionals?
you
Yeah.
well said.
Mm-hmm. Anything more you want to say?
Yeah, loops can execute a code of block
Mm-hmm.
as long as a specific condition is true.
Okay.
So yeah, we can uh, loop through some block of code
Mm-hmm.
by condition.
Yes, of course, definitely. So loop can be used in like a condition can be used in loop as well. And yeah, what Mariam said,
Yeah,
when we want to, um, when we want to print or use anything again and again, or when we want to run a function again and again multiple times, then we can use loop. So, and she gave an example like, if I want to print from 1 to, what is it, 1 million or 1 billion, so we need to use loop. And for condition, like if Nipun prepare the dinner for us, then we will go to Nipun's home, right? Else we will take our dinner in our own home. It's kind of conditionals. Got it?
Okay.
Got it? Or,
yeah.
Yeah.
And we have this kind of condition in programming languages,
yeah.
which we can use to give some condition to the program.
Yes, and everything is logical, you can relate everything with your real life.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's
So
why. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's not related to JavaScript question, but I'm willingly to know that's how long have you been in practicing English, or when was the first time you learned
uh
English, or you had this interest about
okay.
this?
Yeah, like from my college, there were good teachers, and from that time I was like um interested to speak English. And in my first internship program, I tried. On that time, though, I didn't have that much of fluency. But yeah, if I say I'm some sort of capable to express my thought from 2021, yeah, then eventually I developed myself, though I'm developing myself in the process of developing my fluency. So you could
Okay.
say, like, formally, I've been speaking using English since 2021.
Okay, so why did you learn this language? Just because learning coding purpose or anything else?
You could say for coding as well, but there are some other reasons as well, like for higher education. And like all of my courses are in English. I have to, um, answer all the questions in English, all the vivas, presentations, everything is in English. So are in English. That's why that's a reason, and another reason for programming as well. And most of the popular programming languages are in English, and there are lots of documentation and resources available in English. So yeah, that's the reason as well. Like if I want to be good at a programming language, I have to good at in English as well. Yeah, Mariam, Allah Hafiz. Bye. Okay, so anything else you need to ask me?
No, no. What about Sohel?
Yeah, for me, actually, uh, maybe from 2 or 3 months, I'm seriously trying to improve especially my speaking, uh, and seriously trying to improve my English. But before that, maybe when I was in class 9, uh, I used to talk with a Indian friend. Uh, she actually
Mm-hmm.
speak with me in English. We was chatting in WhatsApp, and that time I didn't knew proper. I couldn't talk in English. I used to have a Google Translator to translate her sentences to Bengali, then translate my Bangla to English to converse to talk with her. Uh, that actually really helped me. Uh, Doing that, eventually, one day I didn't need any translator. uh, I would talk with her without any without Google Translation. Then I get into programming, and I found that I need English more than ever. Then I started watching English videos uh, and talking with more foreign uh, friends, and also I get into job. After that, I started talk with my clients. So all that actually helped me to improve my English. And from and I still actually not good at speaking, as you can see. But actually, I'm trying to improve that. I can Currently I can actually understand. I can explain by writing, but I cannot speak properly. So I'm trying to improve that from the past 3 months, and
Mm-hmm.
especially I am using Episoden to practice English. If you know, there is a website. They also
Yeah,
have a
episode.
mobile app, one of a platform where you can meet a random person around the world. You must you must have your webcam on, and uh, and you can talk with random person for 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm using that to improve my speaking.
7 minutes. Episode, and yeah, I've tried episode, and yeah, like their
Yeah,
website you suggested me, but no, I've been using HelloTalk, and I found HelloTalk is way more helping for me. That's why.
yeah, and this is actually my first time using HelloTalk. Uh, Before it, I was using Episoden, maybe from last 2 months, but actually I'm not active.
Mm-hmm.
But I should actively use this application to improve my speaking, because I need improve a lot.
Yeah, I'll definitely do it, and I can feel your progress. You're doing great. And if I review on your writing, you're a great writer, and how you write your code. It's kind of organized and clean, and the ability of explaining
Yeah, I
codes
can
is great.
actually
Yeah,
write perfectly, but cannot speak. That is the problem.
that will be solved, you know. You're trying
No,
to speaking bug fix. Hey Nipun.
yeah, and yeah, Sohail, you're just, you're talking to us, and I think that's enough, and we can understand. And the way you speak, it's amazing, of course, and there isn't any kind of mistake or error. It's you're doing well.
Yes.
Of course, we all
Thank,
need to learn.
thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. Do you have anything left, guys? Then we're going to, like, it's getting midnight.
12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should
So
sleep.
yeah, sure. Yeah, so that's it. Right, that's it for today's episode of JavaScript Basic, coding like a pro. Yeah, we hope we
Yeah.
learned something and shared something new and had fun, along the way. So yeah, do you wanna say anything else for, like, the last thing, Nipun and Shell?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I want to say about this today's voice room topic. So it's really kind of a beautiful topic today you choose.
Mm-hmm.
And though I think if you choose this sort of topic in your VR, sometimes it could be really easier. You guys are interested and they can ask you some question. And yeah, today you invited Suhel, and it's also kind of a great opportunity. Like, we meet a two developer, and you guys are amazing, of course, in your
Thank you.
sector. So yeah, I wish that you like the information you have about programming language, then you can provide us in through this Hello Talk
Yeah, I'll
voice
definitely
room.
do it, and I wish you success as well, and if you have curiosity in programming, yeah, keep the curiosity and try to learn, try to Google, and there's lots of free resources on YouTube, and we are here for you. You can ask anything to ask, any question. We'll
Yeah,
definitely try to
sure.
answer them. Yeah, sure. Your last thought?
yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially thanks to Fahim
Uh,
for giving me the chance to
yeah,
talk
my
here.
pleasure. Mm-hmm.
I'm really I'm
Yeah,
really excited to join also in the future podcast,
yeah, definitely.
and it will really help me to improve my
I'll
English.
invite you. Yeah,
Thank you so much.
I'll invite you definitely. So, yeah. So, yeah, stay curious and keep coding, Sohel bro. And and see you next time. Good night. Bye bye.
Yeah, good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.